Hey guys, you're through to the Dyslexic Entrepreneur. Sorry if it's a little bit quiet and it's not quite as energetic as usual, but I'm actually sat in my van. It's quite late at night and I'm on holiday, so I'm not actually meant to be doing this. But I wanted to because I've been getting a lot of questions from the forums and the places I engage with on Facebook about this topic, and it's become a bit of a become quite a discussion point, like how to become more organised as a dyslexic, and also this ties over into being an entrepreneur as well. So how do you become more organised as an entrepreneur, and also if you're a dyslexic entrepreneur? So I've got a couple of really quick tips for you. It was only going to be 3, but I'm actually going to do a couple more because they all kind of bled into each other. So I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a treat. So the first one I'm going to recommend, is the little black book. They're like £4 from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I love this little black book. I've had, I don't know how many of these I've had like 4 or 5 of them since I started as a self-employed entrepreneur, a business owner, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But essentially, like, everything goes in here, from like my ideas I have in new businesses to like what I need to order for the current businesses, what customers we've got coming up, like everything goes in here. And the other thing that goes in here is your to-do list. I was going to do a complete separate video, and I still probably will do a complete separate video on how to do an effective to-do list, but just as a quick one, split your to-do list into personal. So that will be things like see ex-family member, go to the gym, go for a walk, do a workout, start reading a new book. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of personal stuff. And then within that personal stuff, put an asterisk next to things you have to complete before the day's ended. Alright, so start off small, put an asterisk next to one, right? One that is quite achievable and like you're gonna break your fucking nuts doing it. And your business one, you write out your to-do list, and then you put an asterisk next to the ones that link to the money. Now, the more directly they link to the money, the more asterisks you put next to it. But like, let's say it's like collect a check, that's got big asterisks. If it's like collect some cash from a customer's money, that's got, again, big asterisks. Like if it's like go into a quote, links to money, but it's not as immediate as the other two. Alright, so put like an asterisk next to it, but you want to get the other ones done first, and then see what you got left on your to-do list. Now, my other point to make on this is, can you delegate that to anyone else? And it doesn't, like, we always think about delegation to like employees, we always think about that, and it doesn't have to be that. It's like, can you delegate that to your mum? Can you delegate it to your dad? Can you delegate it to a friend who might be willing to help you? Like, it doesn't always have to be paid people to delegate to. You can just like ask people for help. Alright, like, it's a massive part of being successful, is actually asking people for help. So that's kind of one of them. My next tip, is to get an iPad, and then get an iPad keyboard. Sounds really stupid, really more like basic and a bit nerdy, right? I think I got my iPad second hand. It was about it was under 200 quid. The keyboard is about half decent one, it's about 20-30 quid. And I can do everything on there. It's got like Word, it's got Excel, it's got all the apps I need to, it's got my invoicing apps, do all my invoicing through it. Now, the reason why I say get one is because let's say you arrive to a meeting 10 minutes early or a job 10 minutes early, all you have to do, hook up to the hotspot on your phone or not, it doesn't matter if you don't have that, and you can like crack on with 10 minutes of work and bosh something out really quickly. Let's say you've got like an invoice to do, right? You can just sit there and get that done, and that's off your to-do list. Yeah, so I'd highly recommend getting one of those. Kind of like a bit of a wanker when you first put them out, but who cares? It gets the job done, and it's a really good big kit. My next bit of advice is set alarms on your phone for things that are coming up. So say you've got like a really important meeting, put it in your diary, and then what you want to do is just have a 2-week reminder, a 1-week reminder, 2-day reminder, 1-day reminder, like 2-hour reminder, and then a 24-hour reminder, 30-minute reminder, because it gets it into your head that it's going to happen. And it's like, probably by the time you get to the 24-hour reminder, it's already in your head. But without that initial setup, fuck me the amount of times I used to miss stuff. Like, before I started doing that, and I'm religious on doing that now, like if I got something big coming up, it goes in the phone. You can also use diaries, like a paperback diary. I use a paperback diary. I don't have it with me because I am on holiday, but a paperback diary is good. I quite like doing everything on paper, but also there's one called, like, I think it's called Looping Diary or Looper. That's quite good. You can also share that with like family members, friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. So that's always a good one, and you can split that between personal and work. So you can have a personal one for your family and whatever, and you have one for work, and then work, like, you can get your staff, if you have them, to fit in where they are and what they're doing and blah 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 blah. So really good. I've already talked about delegating. The last thing to get super duper organised is start saying no to shit that you don't want to do, or like is low return on investment. The amount of fucking things that I've done and I still manage to somehow do. I need to do this as well. Start saying no to people. Like when they ask, especially because we do carpentry. I've probably told you a million fucking times. We do carpentry, and like, God, the second you tell someone you're a carpenter, oh, can you just come and have a look at this? Can you just come and have a look at this? Oh, I need to get this done. I need to get that done. It's like some fucking bullshit job. It's gonna fuck your day up because you can't charge them a whole day's wages. And then when you do tell them a whole day's wages price, they think, oh, but I only want you for a few hours. It's like, yeah, but it's going to be a pain in the ass for me to do. So anyway, those are my tips for today. Let me know if you guys know any more, if you think of any more, but it's basically about writing stuff down and then just having it constantly bang drummed into your head to do it, essentially. And yeah, that's basically it. So look, I hope you guys are good. I'm going to release another video hopefully this week. I might release 2 this week because I'm on holiday and I've got a bit of time. But yeah, I thought I'd just release that little cheeky number and try and get people a little bit more organised, as it seems to be new entrepreneurs and also dyslexic new entrepreneurs. It's so all over the fucking shop. It's just difficult to do. So yeah, thanks guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I'll catch you later on in the week. Alright, see you in a bit. Bye.